Who has win fire? Coco versus Jasmine Paolini. Epic semifinal showdown in Wuhan. Flex biceps, medium dark skin. Tone trophy. The air in Wuhan was thick with expectation. The Wuhan Open. Semifinals had drawn global attention. Tennis fans from around the world were glued to their screens, debating fiercely. Coco's speed versus Paolini's precision. The rising American star or the seasoned Italian powerhouse. Will Coco's fire carry her or will Paolini strategy prevail? Social media was light. Hashtags, hashtag Coco versus Paolini and hashtag Open semis were trending globally. Fans were creating memes, posting predictions and watching highlight reels of both players. The players themselves felt the magnitude of the moment. Coco Gauff, 21, wasn't just fighting for a spot in finals. She was fighting to prove she belonged in the elite tier of women's tennis. Jasmine Paolini, ranked number 8, had carved her way through the draw with quiet dominance. Her game was built on patience, precision, and mental strength. Tonight's match was a collision of styles, raw athleticism versus surgical mastery, a battle of heart versus strategy. Arrival at the arena, fans poured into the stadium. Early, the Wuhan Open semifinals felt like a festival. Vendors soul-face masked, painted with flags, phone fingers waved, high and banners reading, "Let's go Coco," and Forza Jasmine fluttered in the wind. Inside the arena, Coco appeared. First, her presence drew an eruption of applause. She jogged onto the court with trademark confidence, warm-up music, pulsing through the loudspeakers. Coco's bright smile was met with camera flashes. She waved her fans, her braided hair bouncing, her Nike outfit gleaming under the stadium lights. Minutes later, Jasmine Paolini stepped in. Her calm demeanor contrasted sharply with the roaring crowd. Focused and composed, she nodded respectfully toward the audience before adjusting her headband and preparing for warm-ups. The atmosphere was electric. The world was watching. Pre-match tension. The coin toss was quick. Paolini called correctly, opting to serve first. Coco retreated to her side of the court, bouncing the ball. Softly, eyes locked on the net. The tension was palpable. Commentators speculated Paolini is methodical. Sean, control the tempo. Coco thrives in high pressure moments. She might turn this into a war of intensity. Both players knew what was at stake. A place in the Wuhan Open final, a major boost in ranking and a statement to the tennis world. The referee called play first set. Testing ground. Paolini opened with a powerful serve, testing Coco's return. The first rally was fast and intense. Paolini's cross-court forehand met Coco's speedy backhand. A deep shot, a desperate run of volley. The crowd gasped as Coco saved a point. The early games were tight. Paolini used her slice to break Coco's rhythm. Coco responded with explosive forehands down the line. At 3-3, Coco began to find her groove. Her serve grew more accurate, her return sharper. In the 9th game, Coco broke Paolini's serve with a fierce ace. Taking the set 6-4, the crowd erupted. Coco raised her fist and shouted to the audience. Paolini simply nodded, silent, focused, ready for the fight ahead. Second set to counterattack. Paolini stepped up in the second set. Her game became more aggressive. She attacked Coco's backhand and mixed deep shots, with unexpected drop shots, forcing Coco to chase every point. Coco felt pressure building. Paolini took the first break of serve at 2:1, leading to a surge in Italian fan section chanting louder, but Coco refused to back down at 4-3. Coco unleashed a stunning cross-court forehand. Winner drawing cheers, she broke Paolini. Again to level the set, the crowd sense Something Coco was turning the match. Around the set became a test of endurance. Coco found herself in longer rallies, pushing Peony back at 6-3. 3. Coco took the second set. She was now one set away from victory. Third set, war of nerves. The third set was no longer about tactics. It was about grit, stamina, and willpower. Both players dug deep. Points became marathon rallies, with neither giving an inch. The crowd was on its feet at every point. Fans roared. Chants echoed. Coco, Coco, Coco. From one section, Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine from another. At 4-4, Peony served to stay alive. Rally after rally, both players fought. Tooth and nail. Peony's precision met Coco's explosive energy. At deuce, Coco unleashed a powerful serve that clipped the line, earning break point. She served again. An ace break. Match point. The crowd went wild. The beast unleashed. Coco was decisive in the final game. She stepped forward with confidence, unleashing a 120 mph race. The final score 6-4, 6-3, 6-2. 4. Coco dropped to her knees. Fists clenched. She had won. But this wasn't just a victory. It was a statement. The beast inside her had been unleashed. Peony approached the net. They shook hands firmly, both players showing mutual respect. Paolini, you deserved it. Tonight, incredible fight. Coco, you pushed me to my limit. Thank you for that. The crowd cheered wildly. The aftermath, back in a locker room. Coco sat quietly, replanned a match in her mind. This victory meant more than advancing to the finals. It was proof that she could dominate under pressure. In her post-match interview, Coco said, "Jasmine is one of the toughest opponents I faced. Tonight was about trusting myself and pushing through. I gave it everything I had." The tennis world buzzed. Analysts called it one of the most epic semifinals in recent years. Social media exploded with highlights. Fans debated, was this Coco's best match yet? Peony could have won if she kept her rhythm. Coco is a future Grand Slam champion. Fan reactions, a global conversation across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans erupted with excitement. Memes, reaction, videos, and analysis clips went viral. Hashtags, hashtag Coco versus Paolini and hashtag Unleash the Beast trended. Worldwide, a fan tweeted, "Coco just showed the world why she's unstoppable. The beast is here." An Italian fan wrote, "Jasmine played like a champion. Coco deserved a win tonight. But Jasmine was magic, too." This wasn't just a semifinal. It was a moment that would be remembered for years. Who will win? Now all eyes turned to final. Coco Gauff had unleashed something inside herself, a level of intensity that few had seen before. The beast was awakened, but the final would be an even greater test. Fans debated endlessly. Will Coco's momentum carry her through? Can Paolini regroup if they meet again? Or will another contender rise in the final? Legacy of the semifinal. The match between Coco Gauff and Jasmine. Paolini would live forever in tennis history. It was not just about the score. It was about determination, respect, and pure willpower. It became a lesson for athletes everywhere. The game is won in the mind before the body. The semifinal was proof that greatness comes to those who fight to the very end. Coco Gauff didn't just win. She unleashed her beast, and the world saw it. The beast lives on. As the arena emptied, fans chanted, "Coco, Coco, Coco." The question still echoed across sports forums. Who will win the final? One thing was certain. Coco Gauff was no longer just a rising star. She was a force a beast awakened by fire. This semifinal wasn't just a battle. It was a statement. Coco Gauff was here to stay. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next